Hello and welcome. We are here with Markus Hackmann, Managing Director from P3 Group. And Markus, I have some questions about vehicle-to-grid charging for you. And the first question, obviously, AC or DC? Which will win the race?
Yeah, that's a very good question, especially if you're a consultant. So I have to say it depends, or both. But I think in the near future, both options are possible, and we see both options in the market due to the fact that AC bidirectional charging is, in terms of cost, much better. But DC, in my opinion, will make the race because the energy system is DC. If you have a look at PV and batteries, that's an easy try for an answer to this very complicated question.
Well, let's try another complicated question. What future developments and innovations do you expect in terms of bidirectional charging in the coming years?
The first one is, we have a vehicle to home at the market. I myself, I'm using this system at my home place, and it works, but it's a proprietary system. So the future has to be non-proprietary, so every supplier has to match with every car, so that you have fleet solutions which then can really save money for the fleets. So this is the first step. It's almost there, I would say. Then when we have a look at vehicle-to-grid, it's so incredibly complicated. And as you know, Carla, I think 3 years ago, I was full of passion, full of power, that, okay, that's the future. We have the PV energy system, so it's very easy to bring energy into the grid. And now, and I said since 1 year, I'm just looking around saying nothing really happens. It's every time the same discussions. So I really would look forward to innovations to make it possible to find very good customer solutions, bring the customer into the center of the answer. But we are talking about regulatory framework and norms and RED 3 and all of this. This is not innovation. It just brings us that vehicle-to-grid is moved to maybe 2027. And in my opinion, it could be here now. And that's why I'm a little bit disappointed about the innovation.
Okay, you said focus on the customer, as you mentioned, regulatory framework. Maybe can you be a bit more concrete? What needs to happen so something can happen in terms of bidirectional charging in Germany?
Yeah, that's what we have tried, I would say 1.5 years ago, as we made a white paper for Robert Habeck. The main players were sitting on the table, the energy industry, the grid industry, and the automotive industry. And in my opinion, it's very easy. Bring all of them together, maybe lock the room. And when we have white clouds coming out of the building, then the solution is there. And it's really that easy. When everybody wants it happen, it will happen. But actually, I don't see it.
Okay, let's maybe not lock the room, but maybe we have some other incentives, say money. Are there models that you see to be economical viable long term?
Of course, there are many energy models. So I think there are lots of experts around. In the end, I would say the slice of pizza is for everybody. So every of these 3 players has to participate. But the customer has to participate most, hopefully, because if we really do the energy transition, we have to let him know that there is money in the game and he can save money and he can earn money. And until now, the customer doesn't understand what is really happening and why should he invest in this energy system. And I would say this is the dilemma.
Okay, Markus, you're a bit more pessimistic than maybe the other speakers I already spoke to and will be speaking to. And while I do want to invite you to come and visit the Vehicle-to-Grid Forum at the Power to Drive in Munich, and maybe we get some more positive feedback there and some more ideas to move this topic along. Thank you so much, Markus.
Thank you, Carla.